Nakuitaji we did it hiyo time ya corona and you know how
it was so
things it was a mess, people were down, the relationships zilikuwa zinaharibika
vibaya,
alafu yani people were just depressed in a kind of way, you see. And so I just sat down and I was like writing this song because I was seeing some of my friends walikuwa na post status zile za man ni kubaya huku and then that really inspired me and I just wrote a song like I'm just trying to find a way to love you see. I'm not a perfect man, I'm not a perfect person, but I'm just trying to like love you, So all in all, man, this song was just dedicated just for the vibe, just for the love.
Exactly.
The hashtag is more love.
More love. Hashtag more love. You've heard it from
hashtag
Mr. Drey.
More love, yeah.
Hashtag more love. But they Drey. Before GT Mr. Drey.
Yeah.
He had a background. For me, I had to do, like, as a researcher, I had to research about you.
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, guys, if you don't know, me and Drey to make watch for Moza, but I want to keep it professional.
Okay.
Right now, I want to keep it professional. So,
yeah, man.
Mr. Drey, he was in a group. He was in a group. I liked a group, by the way.
Yeah.
Before, man, that's when I knew you.
Yeah.
Hapo tukajiona vizuri nikajua enyewe Drey ni msanii. Na Drey anaroga. So, I want to know Drey Nilot. Hadi sasa ukinipigia imagine Truecaller ilikuwa inaonyesha Drey Nilot.
Yeah, true. A lot of people actually my Truecaller utonga like Drey Nilot.
Yeah, why? And what did this like say inafanya nione Mr. Drey?
You know what happens, you see ni kama the journey of from Egypt to Misri. Sikila msalifika Misri unaget. Sikila msalifika Misri. Yeah. So I'm like, we started with Buxton back then and we call each other like the Nilot. Yeah. Because we were from the Lake Nilot and we are so we were trying to represent that culture, as a team, and then we decided like, you know what, let's be a duo. Actually before that it was like I was just a friend of Buxton. So I don't know how things just works because Buxton also we studied with him in high school. Yeah. So after high school he was ahead of me by like 1 year. So after that we did some music together, but then we sat down and said like, I used to really support him, go to his shows, make sure that he performs. So I was like kind of management stuff, like I'm pushing this stuff.
Must be over there.
Buxton must perform and stuff. Then after that, we after building that bond, now we said like let's just do it. So we did it. We did some hits, man.
Hey,
we did hits, man.
Because of that song for you guys was I don't know. I remember that song. Let me look for it, man. Even
Zimenishika.
Zimenishika.
Yeah, we did Zimenishika with Buxton. We did a couple of collabs also with other artists. And after that, I could say that it was really it was like an opening of my journey. That's where my journey started. I started as a solo artist, but I was not releasing songs back then. Yeah. But I found time to release songs when I joined the Nilot, and we did a lot of things. I gained some experience from the Nilot, and now when we decided now to part ways, you just have to focus on the thing,
He's also singing, right?
Yeah, he is also doing his part of his things, as a solo artist right now.
That's the thing I like about it, Monday. After you guys, decide like, it's about time we go separate ways.
Yeah.
Each one of you is still doing his thing.
Yeah, true.
No, I was scared maybe he's not doing his stuff.
Yeah.
Or maybe you are not doing your stuff. But for me, I know you're doing your stuff because I see your music. I know.
True.
Like, and your music's dope, man.
Thank you.
Day in, day out, you keep on releasing songs and I'm like, wow, okay. This dude, he needs to be listened to. What if I'm scared? What if I'm scared? Drey, because Drey, man, you're amazing. You're amazing.
Thank you.
So I need to know one more thing. Before we go for delicate question, because I need to know, I need to know. Why Mr. Drey?
Mr. Drey, actually, actually before I do anything, I'm always like kind of artistic, even with my management and my team in general. Before you do anything or before you come up with maybe something that we want to do, we have to look at how this thing also going to correlate with even people outside. So the name Drey, like Drey, that's the way you listen to it.
That's how I know you actually.
I came with Drey. Actually, I came with Drey. I was back then I was using just my normal name, but I was using.
do you want to tell people your name?
Hey, I was using some kind of name, and then it was like I loved, when I was growing up, we used to watch these soap operas. So,
oh yeah, soap opera days.
And then I was really, and also I'm an actor, so I was really into it. But then I used to use my names for baptism name. People knew me back then by the name Levi, So I used to call myself, Mark Levy.
Oh my
So
God.
from high school, it was always Mark Levy. So suddenly I was like, hey, man, I can't use Mark Levy, man. Mark Levy shatumika high school. So I had to fikiria. So I sat down, and what inspired me was like my family.
You got me.
My family, I just look, and it was like, I have a brother. He's long gone. Let him rest in peace, man. So
man.
Drey was like out of like just, let me say like respect. It was out of, it was respect for my bro and just for my family. And then Drey in there, like that Drey just means how my family, like the names of my family. Yeah. And then Mistar came. I used to, before I started singing, I used to rap. So nilikuanga na rap. So
zimenishika like
zimenishika nimekoroga buda.
Koroga zimenishika so like ulikoroga kwa zimenishika.
Unajua? So nilikuanga na rap na every rap ilikuanga zile za Mr. Drey. Mr. Drey in the building. So kuna ngoma fulani hapo tulifanya ilikuwa inavuta. Ilikuwa inaenda like samahani Mr. Drey, pick my phone, sijui nini alafu naingia kwa Mr. Drey, And then after that is when we said, let me use Mr. Drey because people are more familiar with this. I always use it, Mistar. Yeah. So Mr. means you are Mr. Mr. But also minister. So that's why Mistar. Yeah, so ni Mr. tu hivyo, M-I star. Yeah.
Well, when you star nyewe. You get ready star so
Inshallah.
In Kenya, Radio 254 is a radio station where we just strictly play Kenyan music. 254, 247. We don't, and we normally like want uprising artists, people who are growing. Artists, and still also artists bado make bado, but we mainly focus on artists who are growing day in day out, who want a platform where they can just release their music, drop their music, and just come and have fun in the studio. So today I need to know from Mr. Drey, because this kind of in Kenya, how can you tell about Kenyan music? How is Kenyan music in Kenya, and is it getting a chance to be played? Because nilisikia kesi ya 75%. They're supposed to play 75%, and there's somewhere here playing 100% Kenyan music.
Sure.
What can you say about that?
You see, Kenyan music, I've been having dreams about Kenyan music. And when I have dreams like those, it's like, it always tells me that, Drey, just keep on working because maybe you are the savior of the Kenyan music industry. Yeah. If I look at the Kenyan music industry, can you remember the times when we were growing up? It was all about Kenyan music. You think about Camp Muller. Damn. You think about the Sauti Soul. Yeah. Think about Nameless. Think about Avril. It was hits. And during that time, we had like concerts, endorsements, artists going to perform, and it was like artists were performing and getting their cash and going back home, feeding their families.
It was a culture.
Yeah, it was a culture, man. Yeah. And then what happened? It just started like deteriorating. I don't know what happened in between. It just switched, and then people are like, now Kenyan musicians don't have content. I'm like, so which kind of content? I want to tell these people that always say that we don't have content. I want to tell these people that you have to respect art. Music is art. Someone cannot go to a studio and just like sing like that. And this thing is an inspiration. It is an inspiration that just comes from you, from the heart, and it just comes through you, and you just want to put it out there. Yeah. So that is something that like you have to respect. No bad or man, but if you don't if you don't like get along with someone's vibe, you just have to like go to with the vibe that you like. Yeah. Because I understand that this country has a lot of musicians. There are dope musicians yenye ukisikia saizi utajua msa anatoka Kenya, msa anakaa msa anatoka majuu. Unaget. So that kind of content yenye unataka kutoka majuu bado iko tu hapa. You can get it. Nikita. Unaweza jua Nikita ni Mkenya wewe. You cannot. But she's doing her thing, man. So it's up to each and everyone to respect art, to appreciate their people, to appreciate their country. When we do this, we represent our country, man. Sisi ngoma zetu zinasikikadi huko nje manze. Outside the country, we look at those statistics and we see ngoma zako zinasikika US. You don't know who is listening to.
People just listen.
So we people, it just needs to be about the love. And then issue at 75%. What those people, when you're pushy, so the 75%, they're doing the right thing. But sometimes also, it cannot just be talks. Yeah. Me, I always say less talks, more actions. If you want this thing to happen,
do some action.
chukua mkono ya msee like just sit down first of all bro tutaanza kuplay 75% but what's the strategy for these artists you know many artists walitoka to high school wakajump into music they don't know anything they're doing they're just there because you know Mr. Drey anaimbanga na unanga kiperform so mimi pia nataka kama Mr. Drey you know nothing about the industry how it works how it goes so you are there you are confused na kila msa akisema wase tulipangi wewe pia kutu hapo hawatulipangi you see so we need to understand the music business and after understanding the music business you know we'll be there exactly. I feel like our pioneers when walianzisha hii kitu wali understand kitu walikuwa nafanya alafu hii kitu kakuja tu ika break at some point so ni blame games tuna blame a DJ tuna blame a presenters tuna blame huyu tuna blame so ni blame games to left right center you see so na nataka ku call out my pioneers pia watoke hapo nje like they try to teach these people how to go about this thing
they need to
yeah true
we need to appreciate our culture
yeah
Kenyan music because we have talents over here
talent is massive
a lot of talent trust me you know people who can draw people who can sing people who can rap people who can just in Kenya even like we look at it like in just Kenya wise we are a country who has a lot of talents
man
trust me
Kenya is on the map man Kenya is on the map of the world like you know Kenya is a country that inasikika kila mahali sisi tuko tu in fights bado Kenya utasikia tu kuna tu zile mavitu yani we're just a country of vibes and I love my country man I love my country
I bleed Kenya
yeah. Umewai toka nje Kenya
easy
inafaa utoke utapenda nchi yako buda utapenda Kenya
this day toka nje Kenya imagine and I have to
mimi ni mwaenda USA
wow sir that's a good
ugenya sia lego
okay umesikia sawa tumesikia and this like you know Radio 254 because we're all about Kenya we just have no Ukinga studio is just Kenyan
it's Kenya I'm seeing Kenyan flag everywhere
this is all we do
and
this we have to do this because you know if we don't do this who's gonna do this
no one you know you have to start from somewhere just vile nimesema tu like it's the actions ndio zitadefine action ndio zitadefine hapa nje
and we really need to appraise Kenyan music and every Kenyan content we have you know so Drey, I have a bunch of music because today is all about you I'm not playing any other song I'm not playing Atiwa Kadina I'm not playing any other music
but man you have everything there man
there is Mr. Drey and guys I'm playing from the latest music going on we want to discover Mr. Drey so guys here is Kiss Hauma by Mr. Drey let's go
Yesterday I saw you doing shaku